Yeah, let's get going. Okay, morning everybody. Happy Monday. Let's start as we need to go on. Let's start with those feet together. And then we're going to turn those toes out to the side. As you turn the toes, just have a little focus in on squeezing those glutes. So squeeze and then pull the thighs together. And then from here, we're going to lift the heels, drop those heels down. Feet are parallel, facing towards the front. Come up towards the knees. We're going to lock the knees out slightly soft. That pelvis naturally pushes back behind, so you sometimes feel that arch in the lower back. Let's tug that pelvis under, come up towards the ribs, engage the core as you do so. And the ribs again, let's tuck those ribs down. Come up towards the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades, lower those arms down by your side. And remember the head directly on top of the neck. Sounds silly, but sometimes we end up pushing that neck forward. So the head isn't on top. Push that head directly on top of the neck. We've got a piece of string, an imaginary piece of string. We're going to pull and lengthen that spine a little. Then lower those arms down by your side. Okay, that's your posture. That's where you're going to start the class, and that's where we're going to finish. From here, we're going to work into our breathing, and we're going to focus our breath on filling the lungs up, bringing the ribs out laterally as we inhale. As we exhale, we push the air out, bring those ribs back in. Deep breath in. Let's slow everything down. Exhale out. Close your eyes if you really want to focus in on your breathing. In. A couple more. We're going to do our breath. We're going to use our breath to control that core. We're going to pull that core in as tight as we can. Squeeze and then release about 50%. And the same with our pelvic floor. Deep inhale. Pull that pelvic floor up as far as high as you can. Sometimes we talk about lifting as though we're in a lift and we're on that 10th floor. We're going to hold at the top and then relax, release. Let's do that again. Inhale. Pull up. Hold at the top, release. Let's do that again. Hold, pull up, hold at the top, pull that pelvic floor up, release. Okay, we're going to do the pelvic floor exercise one more time. This time it's not going to hold, we're just going to go up and down. Okay, so lift and release, lift and release, pull up and down, engage. Relax. One more. Engage. This time release about halfway. Okay, so it's just like the core. We're controlling, but it's not too hard, we can't maintain. So let's use our breath to warm the spine. Let's start with lifting those arms. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the chin down. Lower the spine. Lower those arms. Curve the spine over. Get those arms hang in front of you. Maybe just about halfway. Inhale, rise back up. Lift the shoulders. Squeeze the top. Lift the arms again. Inhale. Exhale. And of course, go deeper if you want to. You don't have to stop halfway. You can go that little bit further. This is your class. And it's your time to focus on stretching and flexibility. So go as deep as you feel comfortable. We're going to just build on and work on this. As we do, we encourage flexibility, encourage that stretch and warming that spine. Inhale. Exhale, roll the body. Curve the spine all the way over. Lower the head down, lower those arms. Let the arms and the head be the weight, and it pulls you closer towards the mat, even if it's just hands in front of the knees. Let the arms just relax. Inhale, rise. Okay, let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, peel the body down. Roll over, down towards the ground. about each vertebra as you roll down. Hands now, maybe in contact with the mat. If they're not quite, bend the knees a little further. Place the hands down and then try and lengthen the legs. So maybe bend and lengthen the legs. Keep the chin down, head tucked under. If you're halfway and you're still not there, place the hands onto the thighs and just rolling the body forwards. Get used to lengthening the back of the legs. Couple more. And then from here, we're going to peel ourselves all the way back up through to that standing position. Lift the shoulders and roll and lower those arms down by side. Okay, from here, we're going to just bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Really circle the shoulder joints. Lift, come back down. Lift, come back down. Forwards. So down, lift towards the ears, back, down, low. Up and low. Couple more. Up and low. Let's change direction. And over. And over. We take the hands onto the shoulders and we're going to circle with those elbows. So out to the side, circle. Let's make those circles bigger. And then we're going to release those hands. And maybe they're lower. The higher you are, more in line, the fingertips in line with the shoulders, the harder it is. So if you need to lower, that's fine. Lift, circle, engage in that core. Let's make those circles bigger now. Let's change direction. Start small. Small. Let's make those circles bigger. Warming up the shoulders. Again, lower those arms if you need to. Don't worry about bringing quite as high. And then from here, bring the palms together. Push the palms behind. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Bring them together. Push behind. Squeeze. Together. Squeeze. Feet parallel. Facing forward. Core engaged. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Couple more. Stay back here. Push those palms. We're just going to hold those palms back. We're not going to pulse here. Squeeze in the shoulder blades and then lower back down. Okay, let's give these arms a nice stretch. But we're going to use the neck. So we're going to nod the chin down towards the chest to start with. Just lengthening the back of the neck. Come back up. Nod down. Come back up. Going to nod the right ear towards the right shoulder. Lower as low as you feel comfortable. We're going to take that right hand. We're going to place it on top of the head. And just gently pull it a little. Not too hard. I want you to push the head up against the palm. Feel the length and feel the stretch down the side of the neck. I'm going to release the arm and gently lift the head back up. Inhale at the top, other side. Stretch. And again, place the hand on top of the head. This is a good one to do, especially if you've slept fully on your neck. Sometimes you just need to stretch it out. Release the hand and lift the head back up. Okay, we're going to do that again. Nod the head down to the right shoulder. Take the hand on top of the head. Pull gently. Then with the other arm, so the opposite arm, we're going to lift that arm up. Then we'll remove that hand, so keep the head down, so you're feeling that stretch. And this arm, it's in line with the body, so we talk about the centre line. So the fingertips are in line with the shoulders, come all the way across the chest. If we're sliced in half, it could be right through the centre. And then from here, I'm going to bring that arm away from the centre line. I'm going to bring it back. Push it back. Bring it forwards. Push it back. Bring it forwards. A couple times. We're just encouraging the stretch down the inside. It goes all the way to the fingertips. And then we're going to leave it slightly behind the centre line. I'm going to push the fingertips further behind. So again, increasing the neural stretch down the arm. Back to centre. And again. If you want to deepen that stretch even more, you can pull on the head and resist with the neck. Couple more. Last one. Bring that arm to center, remove that hand, lower, lift back up. Inhale at the top. It's slow, but we're deepening the stretch. Okay, other side, lower that head. Start by just pulling slightly, creating resistance, strengthening the neck. Then we're going to lift that arm out, remove that hand, and then we'll push that arm back, away from the center line, push it forwards, back, back to the center. 2 more. Last one, back to the center. Push the fingertips. We'll go slightly behind, not quite as far, but then push the fingertips back to center. Back. Couple more. Stay back. Fingertips push behind. Feel that stretch. And again, if you want to encourage or increase that, push onto the head. Bring it towards the shoulders. Push the head away into the palm. Then we'll release the arm, release that stretch, lower that shoulder, that arm down, lift the head. And let's just nod the chin down. Come back up. Nod. Come back up. Well done. Okay, let's just roll those shoulders. And we're going to reach those arms forward. Clasp the fingers together. And we're going to push the body forward, hinging from the hips. Reach. Pull those fingertips apart, and as you do, again, you feel that stretch into the shoulders, into that neck muscle. Release, bring the hands behind, clasp those fingers behind, squeeze, gently lift. Here, we're going to use the tea towel in a second to strengthen. We're just going to stretch a little, lift, lower back down, come on, lift, lower back down. Okay, roll those shoulders, feet parallel. And we're going to reach those arms forward, push down into that seated squat. Wiggle the toes, make sure the weight's into the heels, come back up, squeeze the glutes, come back down, come back up, down, and up, down, and up. 4, 3, 2, last one. Come back to center, and from here we're going to lift that right leg up, push it down, up, down, up. Let's warm up into the hips, hinging from our hip flexors. Lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, last one. Stay up. Bit of balance work here. As up as high as you can. If you need to hold on to something, then do. Hold. I then want to push down on the thigh. Push this leg up. Hold and release. Other side. Lift. Push onto the thigh. Push up against that hand. Creating your own resistance and release. Well done. Okay, we should feel a bit warmer. A bit of stretching out to the shoulders. So we're going to take hold of the tea towel into the main phase of the exercises, starting standing. And we're going to start with those feet parallel. We're going to lift those arms. So I want you to take the tea towel, and as you would with a TheraBand, you're going to hold it, the arms, arm width apart, shoulder width apart. So palms down. We're going to just lift the tea towel up. Okay, arms stay where they are. And you're going to pull on this tea towel. We're going to lower back down. Lift up, lower back down. Lift as high as you feel comfortable, so even if that's just half the distance, lift up. Come back down. Lift up, pulling that tea towel apart. Keep that core engaged, keep that pelvis tucked down so your tailbone's down. Breathe. Exhale to lower. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Okay, we're going to stay up. And from here, we're going to work into lifting those heels off. We're going to lift the heels up, lower the heels down. And then we're going to lower those arms. Push the arms up as we lower the heels down. Bring up, lower down. Up and down. Forward, starting to feel that in your shoulders. 3. Next time you do the washing up, which will be probably remaining like 2 minutes, think about this. Think about just standing there using the tea towel. You won't get much drying done. 4, 3, 2, last one. Lift those arms. I want to stay as high as you can onto the heels, even if that's just a centimetre off the ground. Hold, balance work, balance, then lower those heels all the way down, leaving those arms up where they are. Feet are parallel. Arms are either side of the ears, so if you could you just feel the ear tapping towards the bicep. And then from here, we're going to lower the body down to the side. Exhale as we do. Come back up. Use the side muscles to lift you up. Inhale. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. We'll do one more. Okay, come all the way back up to standing. And we're going to reach that body forward. Just like we did a minute ago with clasping the fingers together, we're going to reach far forward and then we're going to lift back up. Let's do that again. So hinging from the hips. Fold. Couple more. Exhale. Okay, and then we're going to release. We should definitely feel that into our shoulders. Good stretch for the shoulders. We're going to take the tea towel, we're going to place it behind. So palms away from you. And just again, like we did with the stretch at the beginning, we're going to lift those arms, squeeze the shoulders, lower back down. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Really pull this tea towel apart. Just trying to separate it. Stay up as high as you have, and then I want you just to lift about an inch more. Really squeeze and use those triceps. Squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Release. Lower back down. Okay. Bring those palms to the front. From here, palms down again, and we're going to lift, as we did in the warm-up, we're going to lift the knee up, come forward. This time, we're going to bring that tea towel towards your chest, then lower down. In, push forwards. In, push forwards. In. In. We'll do 4, 3, 2, last one, lower back down. This time, tea towel in the palms, but palms facing up. Okay, other side. We're going to curl the arms up into that bicep curl. Again, pulling this tea towel apart, so trying to separate. Lift, and then we're going to tap. So down, up, and note that your elbows are tucked in towards the ribs. Hip flexor work here. 4, 3, 2, last one, lower back down. Okay, let's stretch it out. Let's push forward. So we're going to hinge those hips, reach as far as we can, weight into the heels, lift those arms, and we're going to pull slightly behind with those arms, just behind the head, reach forwards, lift up. Arms slightly behind, stretching out. Last one. And then we're going to roll the body all the way down towards the ground. Head down. Just encourage flexibility into the spine after that. Working into the shoulders. Let everything just drop and hang heavy. And then we're going to lift ourselves up. Okay, we're going to carry on in standing using the tea towel. I'm just going to move my mat out of the way because I'm going to use the floor. So, like I said before, if you're on a carpet, you'll want to use a plastic bag for this. Or if you've got a slider, use a slider. Okay, so we're going to stand nice and tall, make sure everything's in alignment. We're going to use the tea towel to slide away, bring the leg together, push away and in. So, combining your cleaning of the floor, mop the floor as we do. Push away and in, away and in, push out and in. Just to the side to start with. 4. We'll feel this in our standing leg. If you need to hold on something, then do. 3, 2, 1. Okay, change direction. So instead of going to the side, we're going to push back. Squeeze the glute here, bring those legs together. So we've got a slight bend into that standing leg. Push back together. Push back together. Back. 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 If you're struggling with the plastic bag, just remove the plastic bag and just slide the toe. So just lift the toe up slightly. 4, just behind. 3, 2, last 1, feet together. From here, we're going to bring that leg forward and we're going to circle all the way around. So we tap to the front and then we're going to circle all the way back. Slice it forward to the front, all the way back. Slice, semicircle, slice, semicircle. We feel like the standing leg, slice, 2 more. Well done, forwards. Last 1, feet together and lift yourself up. Well done. Okay, we're going to work to the side again onto the other foot this time. And again, if the plastic bag's not working or the tea towel's not working, you can instead just slide, lift that foot slightly up. But it's just trying to use something different. Okay, so slight bend into that standing leg, make sure the weight's into the heels, push that leg away, bring it in, slide out, and in, out, and in, clean the floor. 4, 3, 2, last 1, change of direction, ready, let's push behind, back, and in, back, and in. This is like scooters, like going on a scooter. I've managed to get an adult scooter, which is really cool, I know. And it is really hard work. Makes you realise how hard the kids are working. Feet together, push back, 2 more. Last 1, come back up to standing. Ready? We're going to go semicircle, slide forward. Slight bend to that knee, slide, semicircle, slice, semicircle, slice. 4, 3, 2, last 1, well done, come all the way back up to standing. Okay, we're going to get down onto the mat. I'm going to turn my mat this way because I want us to work it using the plastic bag or the tea towel, so we're going to have to use the floor a bit in a minute. So we're just going to start with a roll down. Take an inhale, exhale, remember how to do this, so curving yourself down, rolling the body down towards the ground. Head down. I'm going to walk the hands forwards and I want you to drop those knees down into that 4-point kneeling. Okay, so wherever your feet are not on the mat and if your hands are not on the mat, and make sure you guys can see. That's you. Okay, so to start with, we're going to think about our alignment, as we always do. Hands are out in front. I'm not on the mat with my hands, but it's up to you. If you feel uncomfortable, that's fine. So from here, we're going to make sure that we get our spine into neutral. Let's push that spine up, really curving the spine up. Really think about arching. We're creating this angry cat position. And then we're going to lift the head back to neutral. And there, it's almost like it's a flat, straighter back. And then we'll lift the head up into your happy cat. Inhale, and then Maria will like the reference. Curve the spine, push up, pull the abdominals in here, come back to neutral. Okay, from here we're going to take the tea towel. We're going to take the tea towel in front of us, and you're going to push the tea towel forwards, push it back, forwards and back, forwards and back. 4, 3. Think about the core as you do this. Think about pulling the abdominals in. 2, 1. Okay. We're gonna extend that opposite leg. So for me, it's the left. I'm gonna bring that leg out. It's nice and long. It's just on the toes. And we're gonna do the same again. Push forwards, back, forwards, back, forwards, back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you don't have to have your hand on the towel for this one. So palms down. Leg is still out behind you. I'm just going to get you to lift that heel up off the ground, nice and long. So extension of the spine, so everything's straight. And we're going to hold it there. Hold it up away from the ground. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to stay up. We're going to point the toes away. Point that toe away. Then flex the foot. So bring the toe back so it's a flatter foot. Point the toe, so a nice ballet toe. Flat foot. Point, then flat. Point, flex the foot. Point, flex the foot. Let's do 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring that knee back in. Let's curve the spine back up. Back to that angry cat. Back into happy cat. Back to that neutral. Same side. Okay, from here, we're going to push the arm forward onto the tea towel, and we're going to extend that back leg. Bring the knee in, push away, bring it in, push away, in, push away, in, push away. If you want, and you do this kind of practice away from the lessons, you can use a tea towel on the toe as well, so you can slide the foot here too. 4, use that core. So you'll feel the abdominals working crossways. 2 more. Last one, lengthen that arm, lengthen that toe. And from here, we're going to just lift that leg again. Hold, point the toe, flex the foot. Point, flex. If it's too much, bring that hand back in. Point and flex. 4, keep going. 3, 2, last one, bring the knees in. We're going to reach this arm underneath the arm we're leaning on. So bend that elbow, twist the spine round. Head, ear down towards the ground. And then we're going to bring ourselves back upright. Okay, other side. Our floors are going to be so clean. Okay, great. From here, same thing, other side. We're going to push the arm forwards, back. Remind yourself of that really strong core. Push, back in. Inhale, exhale as you reach. Exhale, inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, last one, and from here we're going to lengthen the leg. So a nice strong leg here. Let's see. Okay, and the same thing. Push the arm, bring the arm back, forwards and back, forwards and back. 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring the hands back together, hands underneath the shoulders, lift that leg. We're just going to keep that leg up nice and strong, using the core to stabilize us, making sure the hips are pointing down towards the ground, everything else is tucked under. And then we'll point that toe, flex the foot, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. 4, 3, 2, last one, bring those knees back in. Let's use that angry cat. So curve the spine, chin down, bring that head back to neutral. Happy cat, lift that head. Back to that neutral spine. Okay, combining the two. As we extend that leg, bring the knee in. Extend and in. Out and in. 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach that arm out away from you. So this causes instability, makes us have to work harder. If that's too much, bring the hand back down. We're going to lift that leg up, point the toe, flex the foot. Point and flex. Point and flex. 4, 3, 2, last one. Knees back in. Take that arm and twist around. So we're threading the needle. Reach round to the side. Okay, last little bit into 4-point kneeling. So we're going to start with the first arm that we did. Tuck that tailbone under. Make sure our core's engaged. And we're going to reach out to the side. So again, we're using the opposite core muscles to really stabilize. So we reach out, come back in, out, and in, out, and in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hand down. Okay, the opposite leg. Reach this leg out to the side and then bring it in. So tap out and in, out and in, out and in. 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to keep that leg out to the side, toe down, reach that arm out, reach it in, out and in, out and in. 3, 2, 1. Stay out with that leg. We're going to reach that arm forwards this time, and we're going to circle, just like we did with that leg, and then slice. Out, circle, and slice. Just like we would if we were on our hands and knees, polishing the floor. Reach, out, slide in, forwards, out, and in. 3, 2, last one. Stay nice and long and hold here. Then we're going to bring that hand in towards the knee. So tap and we'll reach. Tap and reach. 3, 2, last one. Stay out. And if we can, we're going to lift that leg up, tap that leg down. If that's too much, I just want you to point that toe, flex the foot. So lift and low. 3, and you can bring that hand in if it's too much. Last one. Knees back in, and again we'll thread through. Thread that needle, twist in the spine. Head, ear down towards the ground. Stay down. Deep inhale. Come back up, through to the 4-point kneeling, out to the side again. So push out and in, out and in. Gauge that core. Out, slide the arm out. 4. Really focus on the core here, so pull that core in, keep going, keep moving that arm to the side. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that leg comes out to the side here. And then we're going to do the same again as we slide, bring it in. Slide and in. 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg out. We're going to reach forward, circle the arm round, slice back in, forwards, and circle, slice back in, forwards, circle, and in. 3, 2, last one. Keep the arm out to the side if you can, and from here we're going to tap the knee to the hand to reach, tap, and reach, tap, and reach. 4, 3, well done. 2, last one. Keep that arm out to the side. Ready, we're going to try and lift that leg. Just maybe a centimetre off the ground, if that's enough. Lift, lift. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees together. Thread the needle. Come all the way through. Well done. Bring yourself upright. And then I'm just going to turn my mat so you can see the length. And then from here, we're going to stretch forward into our child's pose. So reaching down, palms down in front, head down in between the arms, sitting onto the heels. Okay, and from here, we're going to sit ourselves, hands towards the knees. Sit yourself onto your heels, then untuck. Come onto your glutes, so sit down into a seated position. And we're going to start with a bent knee, feet flat down onto the ground. We're going to take this tea towel, she says, fold it. We're going to hold it in front of us, so palms down. And I want, with that nice, strong, straight back, I want you to sit back. Sit back, I want you to hold from here. Then I want you to sit forwards and lift those arms. Take an inhale, and let's sit back from here. So go as deep as you feel comfortable. As soon as you start to feel the feet lifting off the ground, then don't go any further. Push back. Sit back, up, down, and up, down, and up. 3, 2, last one. Stay down this time, so as far as you feel comfortable, as deep as you've gone. And then from here, I want you to slide that foot forward, bring the feet back, push forwards, bring the feet back in, forwards and in. Core is engaged. 3, 2, last one. Sit yourself all the way up. Lengthen those legs. And with the tea towel, I want you to try and reach the tea towel over the toes, over the feet, head down, pull onto the tea towel so the feet, hooking around the feet, pull the head down towards the knees, feel that stretch. And lift yourself up. Okay, we're going to bend the left leg and keep that right leg straight. And we're going to try, if we can, to place the tea towel around that left leg. Try to lengthen that leg. If you need to have a bend in there, that's fine. We're just trying to encourage flexibility from here. Reach up, nice strong back. Let me see how you're doing. So keep a softness into the knee if it's too much. Well done. Gently lower, or if you feel strong enough, you can come all the way down, back to the stretch. And let's switch sides. Okay, so you can start with the leg bent and then lift. Or again, if you feel strong enough, you can come all the way from there, lifting that leg as high as you feel comfortable. Feel that stretch. And again, you can bend here, lowering the ankle or lower all the way down, back to that spine stretch. Okay, let's do that one more time. So again, bend the knee to start with, or lift from here. Keeping that back nice and strong. Hold. And then come back down. Feel that stretch. Ready to switch sides, lift. And gently release. Again, pull in, feel that spine stretch. This time, try and see if you can get a little closer. Head down towards the knees. Closer towards the knees. Well done. And then gently sit yourself up. Okay, feet flat down onto the ground. Back to the same position. So palms down, we'll sit back from here, go as deep as you can, lift the arms here, lower those arms in front, lift and low, lift and low, lift and low. And again, if your feet are lifting from here, sit yourself up higher. If you feel you need to, you can place a cushion behind the back. It's all about core strength here. 4, 3, 2, last one, sit yourself up, reach those arms, inhale, right, lower back down as you exhale. Okay, from here, lift the arms, and then we'll lift that left leg, lower that left leg down, sit yourself up, inhale, exhale, sit back down, lift the arms, bring the knee towards the tea towel, lower, and sit back up. One more on each side, lower back down. Lift those arms. Knee towards the tea towel. Go as far as you feel, even if that's just a little bit of a lift. And sit yourself up. Last side, exhale. Arms up. Try to lift that leg up towards that tea towel. And rise. Lengthen the legs. Stretch down. Tea towel around the feet. Pull towards and feel that stretch. Okay. Place the tea towel down by the side. And we're going to get down onto the ground. So place those feet down, bend the knees, hold onto the back of the thighs if you need to. If not, we're going to roll the body all the way down, one vertebra at a time. And we talk a lot about this when we think about the spine being imprinted onto the mat. So to do that, remember, you sometimes have that natural arch in the back, tuck the pelvis under, squash the spine in, place the fingers underneath, and imagine this, when you remove them, you've still got that tension there, and you imagine squashing a grape, okay? That's how I like to think about it. Okay, from here, we're going to push that left leg up. We're going to take the tea towel, we're going to push the tea towel against that left leg. Okay, so creating this kind of resistance. We're going to lift the other leg up and low, lift and down, up and low. 4, 3, if you want, you can take that tea towel and keep that foot down on the ground. So you lift and low. 4, 3, 2, 1. On the side. Push down, lift up, up. Keep that spine imprinted. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take the arms above the head. Take that tea towel, palms away from you, so towards the feet. And we're going to lift, we're going to tap the knee with that tea towel, and then lengthen those arms as you lower back down. Lift up, tap. Push that spine into the ground, extend the arms behind you. Lift, lower down. Lift, and down. 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay. And from here, we're going to lengthen those arms behind. Lengthen those legs. Feel that stretch. Pull that tea towel apart. Really trying to stretch into the shoulders, down the side. Push the spine into the ground and release. Relax. Okay, we're working into some deep stretch in here. So we're going to start with those feet flat down to the ground, and we're going to keep the thighs together, knees together, and we're going to drop the knees over to one side. Shoulders down onto the ground, keep the shoulders down. I'm going to lift those arms, and we're going to reach those arms over to the other side. Inhale, and we'll switch sides. Exhale as we come back. Let's do that again. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Last one. We're going to lengthen the legs. We're going to close the eyes. Let everything return back. Let the heart rate come back down. We're going to clench the toes, squeeze. Then we're going to squeeze the calf muscles by bringing the heel towards the back of the legs. Then tension into the knees. Pull the knees down towards the ground and feel the tension into the quads. Then squeeze the glutes. Tighten everything. Come up towards the lower abdominals. Pull the pelvic floor up. Try and engage the core. Squeeze as tight as you can. Come up towards the hands. Tension into the hands. The wrists, the biceps. Squeeze. Squeeze the shoulders towards the ears. Push the chest down towards the ground. Tighten the face. Screw tight shut the nose, the mouth. Squeeze everything. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Let everything relax. Everything should feel lighter. And then we'll bend the knees. Come to the side. Palms together. Open those arms out. Really feel that stretch in the shoulders. Bring those palms back together. And we'll push the body up away from the mat. Come onto the side. Come onto the knees. And then bring the weight onto the feet, onto the toes. And we'll just lower those knees back down. Push them back up a couple of times. Just rocking forwards and back. Palms down in front. And from here, we're going to let those legs grow as we push the ground away from us. Heels down, head down. Inhale, rise, back up through to standing. Roll those shoulders. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release. And again, inhale. Exhale. Last one. Well done, guys. Great start to the week, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the class.